Welcome back to our story series. Today, we're diving into part 5 of Grandma Ntxi's incredible life journey. After the difficult divorce we talked about last time, you might think she'd be heartbroken and ready to give up. But oh, you don't know Grandma Ntxhi. Instead of hiding away, her life started to bloom all over again, brighter and bolder than ever before. She packed her bags full of determination and a little bit of mischief and declared, I don't care about the past anymore. I'm still young, I'm still beautiful, and I'm going back to Laos to find a brand new, handsome young man. And just like that, her next adventure began. Imagine this. Grandma Ntxhi lands at Wathai Airport in Laos, but she's not dressed like your typical grandmother. Nope. She's decked out in an outfit that looks like it belongs in the flashiest nightclub in town. She struts through the terminal, pulling two enormous luggage bags behind her. Spotting a young airport worker, she flashes him a dazzling celebrity-like smile and says, Hey, young man, could you give me a hand with these? I am on a very important mission. I am going back to my homeland to find new love. The poor guy was probably so stunned he didn't know what to say, but he helped her, of course. Who could say no to that kind of confidence? Her first stop in Laos wasn't her family's home or a quiet temple. It was the trendiest beauty salon she could find. She sat down in the salon chair like a queen taking her throne. A young makeup artist approached her nervously and asked, Auntie, what kind of style are you looking for today? Grandma Ntxhi didn't even hesitate. With a completely straight face, she replied, I want the 22-year-old Lao girl look. The kind of look that makes all the young boys in the village faint the second they see me. The salon workers had to bite their lips to keep from laughing out loud, but they were professionals, so they got to work. They gave her bright, highlighted hair that shimmered in the light. They applied makeup that was bold and glamorous. And the eyelashes. Oh, the eyelashes were so long and dramatic, they practically tickled her ears every time she blinked. When she finally stepped out of that salon, she wasn't just Grandma Ntxhi anymore. She was a vision, a walking work of art ready to take on the world. Now, with her new look complete, it was time for phase 2 of her plan, the husband hunt. She put on her most fabulous, shiny Lao silk clothes and took a stroll through her home village. As she walked, heads turned everywhere. The younger generation had never seen anything like it. Two young men were sitting by the side of the road, and they couldn't take their eyes off her. One whispered to his friend, Bro, what's going on? Is that Annie going to be in a movie or something? Look at her. His friend, completely mesmerized, whispered back, be quiet. But man, she's actually prettier than my ex-girlfriend. Grandma Ntxhi heard them, of course. She just smiled, that confident smile of hers, walked right up to them and announced to the whole street, Listen up, everyone. If you are a single man between the ages of 25 and 35, you can come sign up right here. Then, with a flourish, she unrolled a piece of paper that had registration for husband written in big, bold letters at the top. The entire village was in shock, but also secretly a little impressed. Grandma Ntxhi was playing by her own rules. And believe it or not, her bold strategy worked. She got several applicants. After carefully reviewing her options, she arranged to meet one of them at a cozy little coffee shop that evening. His name was Ntxhi, a handsome young Lao man around 28 years old. He was excited to meet this mysterious, beautiful woman from the pictures. When Grandma Ntxhi walked in, Ntxhi stood up, his eyes wide with surprise. He stammered, Auntie, is it really you? In your profile picture, you look like you were only 22 years old. Grandma Ntxhi just let out a hearty laugh. It was a laugh that was full of life and warmth. She leaned in, her eyes twinkling, and said, My heart is only 22, sweetheart. As she said it, she coolly slid her reading glasses, which she had been using to read the menu, back into her purse without missing a beat. Despite the initial shock of their age difference, they started talking. And as they talked, something magical happened. Ntxhi was charmed by her stories, her humor, and her incredible spirit. And for Grandma Ntxhi, she felt a spark she hadn't felt in a very, very long time. It was as if a part of her heart that had been sleeping for years was finally waking up. As they left the coffee shop and walked together along the beautiful Mekong River, the sun setting in the distance, Grandma Ntxhi felt a new sense of hope wash over her. She thought to herself, being old doesn't mean I have to be alone. I still have time to love again. She adjusted her little hat, smiled at the young man beside her, and felt like maybe, just maybe, life was giving her a second chance at happiness. But here's the question we're all left with. In part 6, we have to ask, will Ntxhi, this young, handsome man, truly fall in love with Grandma Ntxhi for who she is? Or will she discover that he has a hidden agenda and is only after a visa to a new country? Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next chapter of this unbelievable story. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.